There we go.
Me and this bitch.
Welcome to another week of Marvel Talks, a safe place where we keep it playing, where we keep it kosher every time, all the time. The boys are back in town. You know what I'm saying? The boy T, the boy yourself. How you doing, brother? You know what I'm saying? I'm wearing my Adventures Law gear. You weren't outside for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas had tees back in the day.
Yeah, T's, shout out to the boy Richard. Today is actually his birthday, 4/19/2021. The boy Wagwan Brethren.
Shout out Richard.
You know what I'm saying? The good brother. I have put this on for him, on the pod. But how you doing, T? How you doing? Life's treating you good?
I'm good, man. I had a good weekend. I realized that Richmond is a real lame city. Like, just for it's not lame for living and all shit, but nightlife, Richmond is really lame for nightlife, bro. Like, I know I'm spoiled because, I grew up outside DC. Once I became of age, you going to DC, we leaving out the house at midnight.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I leave, we we linking at a spot at midnight, and we're going until 3-4 a.m. In venues, in places, in clubs, in bars, or just out on the street. I mean, we used to just, before we was 21, we would just go to Adams Morgan and just be walking, literally walk up the street, cross the street, walk up the street, cross the street. That's it. And it's just this is not even just pandemic alone, just the lack of nightlife for Black people, the lack of establishments that cater to Black people, and then the Black establishment they're few and far between. They're small. They're not big enough to meet the need of the young Black people in Richmond that's trying to go out. You know what I'm saying? It just, I attempted twice. I tried to go out Friday night, and there was a circumstance with someone ID, so I couldn't go out then. But then Saturday night, all prepared, my ass was like, oh shit, we went out after 11. And then the COVID
restrictions was done at 12.
COVID restrictions. So we get out, the first bar was like, yeah, it's last call. I'm like, damn, I thought. But it's just, as a young person who still likes to go out at night and get drinks and food and, partake in that shit, Richmond is way behind, bro. It's way behind. And then I'm gonna give it some credit, some slack, because it is COVID. But I could, like I said, even before then, man, it's just, when you do get a good space, good place, Richmond niggas gonna shoot it up. It ain't gonna last long. The liquor license is gonna get took away. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna hold the line and do weird shit. They're gonna overcharge. They're gonna charge you a cover to get into a bar. Things like that. It's definitely a 3rd tier, 4th tier city. And then I just came to the conclusion of that.
It's been through a lot. It's been through a lot, like you said, by his own fruition. Richmond at one point was the city to go to when we was in college. You know what I'm saying? At one point, when
you had options.
It was popping. They had all the downtown clubs and the bars and stuff like that. Main Street was popping. You could even went to Carytown at one point. It was popping at one point.
It's just a decline, man. They now, if you're a white person, you got every brewery you could want to go to in the world. A lot of places for you for Black nightlife. Bro, there was even a decent strip club in Richmond, bro. You got a taste of a strip club in Richmond. But it's just the past 2 years, I would say since 2018, bro, it's just been, and it's plain to see. And obviously it's external factors. It's Black people not getting a fair shake, the clubs getting shut down prematurely about some violence that even happened in the clubs. But there are no clubs, and the bars are just so over what's the word? Over capacity. So you gotta really be in places at 9 o'clock just to even get in a comfortable place where you could just really kick it and just unwind. So
that pushes your pregame back to about 6, 7.
Bro, that's too early. I get off so I work 10 to 6, so I'm getting off work at 6. I ain't got time to pregame, shower. You know what I'm saying? Maybe lay down for a second, eat some food, then just to start drinking. It's just
you feel early.
it's a lot of things. It's it's a lot of benefits to Richmond. There's some benefits, but other than that, I had a good weekend. How was your week? How was your week?
It was good, man. I saw family for a for a little bit. My lady's family came to town. Got to eat some seafood.
Oh,
Realized I confirmed that crab legs are overrated.
wait.
I said what I said. Overrated.
Continue. What's overrated about a crab leg?
For how expensive they are. You gotta work for your food.
Well, first of all, I think Black people have been marketed the crab leg too much. Now, you're right. Maybe crab legs are over whatever the fuck you said. Overrated. But crab in general, like if you get a whole crab, that's not overrated, bro.
Crab is overrated. Like the crab meat is not overrated. The process of getting to the crab meat is overrated. So this is why I love crab cakes, because I don't gotta do it and dig it out. I've eaten crabs. The best blue crabs from Maryland. I've had the best crab legs all across the nation. But
you done ate crabs from the west to the east coast, huh?
The west to the east, but it's just a lot of work. Like I gotta crack it. And you're paying $30 a bushel. That's what 3, 4. 2 or 3 claws, you know what I'm saying? And then if you get the actual crab, you don't even know what's crab meat. There's some shit in there. And all the seasoning they throw on there.
That's because you just wasn't educated properly on how to break down the crab, you know what I'm saying, and find all the places. I think that's something you. But what I'm hearing is that you are just disillusioned with the crab market in the process of buying crab. But I think maybe if you got into going to a fresh seafood market and buying your own crab and cooking it yourself, maybe it will bring you back. Because listen, I'm seafood. Like, I love seafood. I've always loved seafood. I love shrimp. I love crab. I love fish. I like oysters. I don't really like calamari. But I'm a seafood nigga, bro. Like, and this is before, like, bro, I was doing this before stimulus checks. You feel me? Like, I love crab. I love seafood. And the fact that you're saying this right now is just making me really turn my head sideways at you, bro.
No, I'm not listening. I think you're misconstruing the word. The food, the crab meat is good. But what I'm paying for what I'm getting served, it's not popular. Listen, I go to the store, I buy crab legs at the store. It's still the whole process. You got to crack. You might not even get the whole piece of meat, and then you're paying $30 for that. $30, bro. And then if you want to bypass that and buy the crab meat that's in the can, you don't even know if that's all crab meat. It's imitation crab and shit like that. Like,
now that's a dirty game.
The game is wicked.
That's a dirty game. I feel you.
Don't get misconstrued. I love crab meat. It's just like,
bro, you the type of nigga that probably want to just buy pre-rolled joints, and you wouldn't enjoy the part of breaking down the weed, putting it in the paper or the blunt, rolling it up, licking it, lighting it. You just want it. You an American ass nigga. You just want it. You just want the shit already laid out for you. But sometimes you gotta do that work. You gotta fight that
for convenience or time. I'm a convenience type of nigga. There it is. I'm a convenience type of nigga.
All right, bro. But but it's the payoff at the end of it, bro. Like when you do crack that leg right and you pull out that whole piece of meat and it's all intact and you dip it in that butter and you got that Old Bay right there, it's heaven, bro. It's heaven.
I mean, listen, I just tell you, I'm not a fan of the whole process, but I love the crab. I love crab meat. But besides that, I think I realized I'm back. I think I might be back into the. I'm in the market for a new car.
Oh.
So, I test drove a Jeep Grand Cherokee this weekend. I'm fucking with it. I think I might become an off-road nigga, 4x4.
Oh my God. You about to start off-road, nigga?
That 4x4 different, my brother.
All right.
The joint, the
Tell your
4x4, and then it had the sport mode too. Don't let it, nigga. Don't let it.
Tell your ass get stuck in the mud.
I'm not gonna get stuck with a 4x4. You regular two-wheel niggas gonna get stuck.
Listen, off-road niggas get stuck too. Cars flip over, niggas get stuck. I heard about niggas dying off-roading and shit.
I mean, niggas are dying because they. Speaking of the niggas dying in cars, did you see a story of 2 people dying because in a Tesla because they sat in the back seat and let the car drive?
Well, first of all, them niggas deserve to die because they're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid. First of all, listen, we give up a lot of our autonomy and a lot of our decision making just by living in this day and age. You know, we got computers and shit. Mm-hmm. But for you to be a dumbass and just let the car, come on, son.
Let the car. But listen, that's the draw of the Tesla, isn't it?
No. The draw of the Tesla is okay. You can take your hands off the wheel and it'll steer for you a little bit. They dead though, right?
They're dead.
Should they have done that?
Not by my instructions.
Even Tesla tells you to not do that. Like, there's supposed to be always a driver in the driver's seat, awake.
But they're trying to make self-driving cars, though, right? So
okay,
isn't a Tesla trying to be a self-driving car?
Listen, you didn't see The Matrix. You didn't see the movie The Matrix, did you?
I did.
All right, niggas is caged. Niggas are voluntarily becoming servants to fucking machines. Listen. I like having control, even though control may be an illusion. I want the illusion. If the car's driving itself, I'm still gonna be sitting in the driver's seat with my hand on the wheel.
Yeah. I thought about that. I was like, if I'm in the parking lot, I'll test it out to see if it would drive itself, park itself. But not on the highway, fam. That's like OD. Niggas think they're an iRobot, and that's the problem.
This is that problem. And my man Will Smith in iRobot, he was like, nigga, I don't trust machines. And you know what? That fucking suspicion kept that nigga alive. And it made him figure out that all that shit was flawed and all that shit was fucked up. Listen, trust machines if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Every day I get closer and closer to just unplugging and getting off the grid. I'm telling you, I've been watching so much Life Below Zero. These people live out in the bush.
Okay.
Think I'm playing.
All right, I believe you until that one day you want to hear something. You're like, I want to hear a song, and then you're blown because you ain't got no.
But see, that's what I'm saying though. That's we get a record player.
They don't sell records like that anymore.
They still vinyl. But that's what I'm saying though. I don't think I would be a full-time bushman. I'll just probably like half the year. Half the year I live in the bush, or maybe 3 months on, 3 months off. Just to get back because you don't want to be completely disconnected. But I'm saying, man, the shit is getting out of hand. It is. It really is. And you see what the fuck society doing? How many mass shootings has been this year?
I think
I seen that map. It was like 27. It's been like it was more than 27. I'm gonna do everything. Like you see what the fuck is happening, nigga? Mass shootings are just back like we never left.
Yeah, everybody going crazy. It's not just black. It's not just white people. Black people going crazy too.
And shit, them niggas about to riot. They keep killing niggas. Cops keep getting off. Minnesota about to go up. Motherfucker, this shit is crazy.
It's sad because it's gonna ruin outside for me. Because outside's about to outside really well this year, regardless of how you feel. Outside's already been going up. But it's going up now. Like people are outside for real. And now I'm gonna be paranoid going to places because I think niggas gonna shoot the block up, even though there was already that fear, or at least in the back of the mind. But after a couple shots of tequila, you're like, fuck it,
Bro. There have been 45 mass shootings since March 16th. Since March, it's April. That's in a month. There's been 45 mass shootings in America. I don't even got no solution to this shit. Really, the solution is you just stay strapped and always keep your head on the swivel because niggas could do that shit at any point, bro. Remember that shit? This shit happened in Norfolk not too long ago, man. This shit is fucking crazy.
If it's not them, it's the police. So.
Go to the bush. Telling you, only thing you gotta worry about is bears, and they don't even really like human meat.
You want to go get some land in like Idaho, Wyoming?
I'm thinking like Alaska.
I can't fuck with the cold like that, so we gotta do like Wyoming. At least to get some. At least have seasons.
Wyoming.
Or Idaho.
Well, they have seasons in Alaska. They just last like 6 weeks. You go through all seasons, and like it's winter for 9 months, and then for 3 months it's summer, spring, and fall.
I might just move out the country. Fuck it. I'm gonna move to Colombia or something. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. It's a lot going on, but it's a lot going on. But let me keep it funky about some shit, bro.
Go ahead, brother.
There's a couple things I want to keep it funky about. Going around on Twitter, we seen this. Obviously, this is an old thing. You know, I don't tap into all parts of television, but Jocelyn Hernandez had that show, Jocelyn's Cabaret or whatever. And you know, it was kind of like the same joint. I guess she was trying to heal some broken women or get them on the pole the right way, whatever. But they was doing their little introduction, and some girl in there felt the need to overshare some shit about herself. She started crying when Jocelyn was like trying to motivate them, and she came forward and was like, "Yeah, you know, and you know, we make hard decisions. It's tough. Listen, it's tough for women, especially women at the bottom, women that come from nothing." They really want to make something of themselves. And sometimes, you know, you're in the sex industry or whatever, you got a horrible boyfriend. And she said she had to abort her twins because niggas ain't shit. Mm-hmm. Niggas wasn't going to take care of her kid. And right when she said that, everybody, if you're on Twitter, you seen, somebody came out the cut when she said that. She said, double homicide. And
double homicide. Damn, double homicide.
She said, damn, double homicide. And the girl turned around and said, bitch. Now, I want to keep funky about this could happen, people, when you overshare information. Okay. Some of the best advice I ever got in my life is from my grandmother. She said, everybody don't need to know everything about you. Everybody don't need to know what you're doing, where you're going, where you've been. You don't need to tell everybody everything. There's something called anonymity and some mystery about yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that was a television show, and people would do a lot of things to get on television. And one of the things, share stories about their abortions, I suppose. And you know, obviously it was funny. Okay, the joke, that timing on that was the most perfect timing. That was like, I tell jokes, I like jokes. That was the best timing I seen in a long time. So I said, double homicide. Damn, you know what I'm saying? But we know that it's not right for her to say that. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That was mean. And besides me keeping funky about motherfuckers oversharing, you know, people should be nicer than that. You know, you should not. If someone Chris, if you told me, yo, man, the other night, man, me and my lady was about to fuck and dick wouldn't get hard. I'm not supposed to be like, oh damn, Noodles. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to. You were being vulnerable. I'm supposed to be there to support you. And even if you're a stranger, bro, you're supposed to just shut the fuck up. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So that said a lot about humanity, even though it's a reality television show. You know what I'm saying? It said a lot about humanity.
I don't agree at all. The only thing I agree with that you said was that she shouldn't have overshared. And the fact that she overshared, and what you shared is whatever comes your way, you better be ready for it. Don't be appalled. That nigga Paul. You know what I'm saying? Don't be appalled because you said
that was appalling. That was appalling.
Oh, it's not appalling that she aborted twins? Come on, fam.
That's appalling too, but you don't double up on appalling like she doubled up on her.
Murder, that is double homicide, bro. That is double homicide. It's just it's shocking because you wasn't expecting her to come out and say that. But in the end all be all, we are more shocked about her saying double homicide than the shorty aborting twins.
Because listen,
you're more desensitized about her aborting twins than you are about the double homicide.
Because listen, we've been trained, right, to just woman's choice, woman's body. Me weighing in on that woman's abortion is just really not a man's place all the time.
You're right, but it's also not her place to tell it to the world, and then she should accept everything that comes her way once you let it out.
Mm-hmm.
So you be like,
Oh
damn.
well.
You'd be
Okay,
like, damn. And that she ain't a fighter, from what I know. Like, throw the hands. If you feel some type of way, throw the hands.
She's gonna get kicked off the show.
Well, she disrespects you. You know what I'm saying? You sad about babies you aborted.
Oh my god. I'm just saying, man, this is the world we live in, and reality TV really is the bowels of Hollywood. It's the intestines.
Too. I might have to disagree with you there too.
Reality, well, listen, okay. It's the bowels because it's so flagrant. Listen, I just finished watching Before the 90 Days, the reunion. And I also just finished, the new season of 90 Day Fiance. They just had their second part of the reunion too. And I love talking shit to the TV about how these people are horrible and how they're stupid and why the fuck would you do that? And this nigga's getting let on, but you met the bitch 7 years ago and she stood you up 6 times and shit. Of course. But at the end of the day, that is like junk food, bro. That's junk food television. I didn't learn nothing.
I will agree there are tiers of television, but all television is programming at the end of the day. So, because it's just as bad. What's worse, reality TV, which is actual people living their lives, or you watching scripted television of murder and selling drugs and gang violence? What's the difference? What's worse?
I like scripted television with the hint of history, and also like documentaries.
I said the tiers. So documentaries are like the highest tier. It's like greens. Right, but just the same, the scripted television with drugs and gangs is just as junk food as well. It's not good for you. You shouldn't be consuming that. But you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna offset it with some documentaries today. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So how do I offset the double homicide? What should I do?
Offset the double homicide. You gotta watch. What's the name? Exterminate All Brutes or something like that.
That shit is fire.
Something you gotta go all the way because double homicide was all the way left. That's like eating like 5 honey buns or no, it's like eating what's that shit KFC used to have back in the day where there was
the chicken. The chicken was the
double down. The double down. Double homicide was the double down. Just straight chicken breast, bacon, and cheese. One of the worst concoctions of all time. The whole time that's end up being keto. But that's weird, right? But
no, it's not keto because it's fried chicken.
It's fried chicken. It's fried chicken. You're right. You got me there. But the Exterminate Our Brutes would be like drinking a green smoothie because that's straight. It's history. Okay. It enriches you.
Oh my god! But it's like, and more deeper than that. You're right. We do need to balance out, especially the way we consume and watch TV and all the programming we take in. But you know what? I be thinking, bro, just all the internet shit. Niggas think and say some fucked up shit about people, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like niggas say the worst things about people, and I'm like, damn. I be thinking like, damn, what they say about me? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I really don't try to talk bad about people behind their back. I don't like to partake in that shit. And even to their face, man. If you're doing some flagrant shit, I'm definitely, like I said, I'm not scared of confrontation or confronting the issue. But I'm not just a mean-spirited person. It seems like the internet has made people mean-spirited. It ain't no love. Ain't no love. There's no love.
I mean, I think the element of the internet creates, as we said, anonymity. So like you don't have to.
I think you said that right.
Did I say it right?
You missed the anonymity.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, they know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it creates a sense of warmth that you can get off these wild takes, and no one's gonna run up on your door. You know what I'm saying? Run up on you. So, and besides that, even if you were to say it in person, you're okay with that because you know it's gonna go viral. And going viral means more to the people now than getting a punch in the nose, getting your nose broke. You know what I'm saying, by saying wash it, because you're gonna go viral, and going viral is like a shot of dope. It's a good shot of heroin. It's that first shot. I've never been viral, so I don't know what it's like to be go with that feelings, like when you get like 500 retweets or some shit, niggas laughing at your shit or whatever. But I assume it's like dope. My first hit.
Don't chase the dragon, man. Don't chase the dragon. Yeah, and people want to get that feeling again. I get the logic, man. It's just people are mean. I want people to be nicer. And we get on this show and we talk shit about people, but it's like I feel like they actions be just foul ass actions. Like you talking about them motherfuckers in that Tesla. They were some dumb motherfuckers for doing that shit.
Very
you know what I'm saying?
So.
Like that's something where I'm like, well, what did you expect to happen? Just like these people, just like people try to do pranks and then they get punched in the face or something. I'm like, come on, bro. Like you playing with people. Yeah. But I just want people to be nicer to each other. That's all.
Yeah, I feel you.
Double homicide.
Double homicide. That was fire. That was great timing.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm still laughing right now, but I know that it's fucked up. And I'll post the tweet. I'll post the joint on the page. I know most people have seen it, hopefully, but yeah.
Double homicide. I got two questions. So one, I didn't see you electric slide last week for fuck white supremacy. You push it off to next week?
I'm not fucking electric sliding for no. I'm not fucking electric sliding for shit, bro. And I love the electric slide. That's what's fucked up that she tried to co-opt that shit and try to adopt this shit on some fucking. That's not cooning, but it might be. It's a coon adjacent, man. That's some non-productive shit, man. It's non-productive. At least when we electric slide in the club, we are expressing ourselves and putting good waves into. No, bro. Don't know. No. I'm lost for words. No, I'm not electric slide. No, I didn't electric slide.
All right. And then the second one is why are we letting a certain demographic of people disrespect our culture, our culinary culture?
What demographic of people are you talking about?
It's the people from the Caucasus Mountains, man. So there has been a video going viral of a lady making mac and cheese and trying to do a life hack on the mac and cheese. So for the people there listening, she put a block of cheese,
Velveeta
in the middle of a pan, surrounded it with uncooked noodles, then added cheese around it again. Put the noodles into the oven and the cheese into the oven. Let it cook. Then once the cheese in the middle got nice and warm, she moved the cheese around and it creates a slosh. To add more to the slosh, she added sriracha
to the slosh
and uncut, unseasoned rotisserie chicken. To top it off, she added more cheese and milk. She put it all together. She didn't, and then she put shredded Parmesan on top. And did not decide to put it back into the oven to cook some more. Now she's eating mac and cheese soup. And this has been going viral because there has been a previous trend of like hacking of it's like a pasta type of dish that was on TikTok. So you know how the whites like to take things a little bit further for no reason. And at this point, it's been like, I think I'm just fed up now of them disrespecting our culinary culture. They try to make fried chicken and they don't fry the chicken all the way. They do weird things, the collard greens. The disrespecting the mac and cheese is really simple. It's tried and true. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. Mac and cheese, like Terry said earlier off camera, you make the roux, you cook the macaroni, you combine it, you put cheese in there. If egg or no egg, whatever you decide you want to do with it, you put it in the oven. You let it cook about 30 minutes or so, whatever temperature, and it does it.
It's already hacked. It's hacked.
You don't need to hack again. It's just like certain things you need to hack, and it seems like this demographic. I don't know if it's the TikTok generation, but I realized that we used to think that TikTokers were like 18-year-olds. No, there are people the people in their 20s. There are people in their 20s that are just bored and wants to,
what's the fuck up mac and cheese?
So what?
They want to fuck up mac and cheese is what they want to do.
They just want to hack things. This is the same people that they'll put hot Cheetos on everything, and this has nothing to do with Saweetie and her hot Cheeto fetish and the wild shit she eats. She might have white in her blood, but that's neither here or there. But this is a generation where they'll put cheese on anything, and they fry hot Cheetos on chicken tenders and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just do shit because they're bored. There was a famous tweet that says Americans eat like they have free healthcare.
They do. But you know what? I think that's so funny. Yo, the mac and cheese shit is nasty. The fact, first of all, she used Velveeta. First, you don't know. You need to use some good cheese in your mac. That's what separates mac and cheese. The type of cheese you use, you're supposed to use some good sharp cheddar, some motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You could get exotic, you can get foreign with your cheeses, but you don't just put a block of Velveeta in a pan and just think that that's gonna be tasty. You know what I'm saying? And on some real shit, I don't know what everybody want to skip steps, bro. The steps in cooking is what separates the good cooks from the bad cooks. There are steps you can't hack your way out of. You gotta give shit the proper time. You gotta let shit come together. You gotta let flavors and textures and things cook thoroughly, bro. Like, you can't hack shit. But it's like, I don't know, man. It's just in white people DNA to fuck up good shit, bro.
It is.
Fuck up good shit. They fucked up rock and roll. They fucked up America. They fucked up a lot of shit. Native Americans was chilling, living in harmony, rotating crops. You know what I'm saying? The white man come in and the land is barren all of a sudden. You can't grow shit there because your motherfuckers don't know how to rotate crops. You want to put a block of Velveeta in a pan and say this is taste. No, it's not tasty. You ain't got no goddamn taste bud. And also that I can guarantee you, the white people that are doing this shit is the same white people that get on the dance floor and ain't got no fucking rhythm. They get the white girl that gets on the dance floor and tries to twerk and she's fucking going from side. All she do is go from side to side. That's all she know how to do. She look like she's breaking her fucking. She look like she's breaking. She's gonna herniate a disc trying to make her ass clap.
It's dirty Air Force Twitter. That's what it is.
Bitches that wear dirty Air Force Ones and crop tops and think it's cool. It's a demographic of white people, because not all white people do this. The Italians, they know what they're doing in the goddamn kitchen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of white people, the French, a lot of them, they know what the fuck they're doing. It's these American white people that just think, I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. The processed food is fuck. I saw another thing. I think I said this on, I don't know if I said this on here, but this white girl was on TikTok and she was talking about, these are all the seasonings you need. And she had some like pink sea salt and some pepper and then she had mayonnaise in her cabinet. But the mayonnaise,
of course you got mayonnaise, fam.
No, but the mayonnaise was open. You gotta refrigerate mayonnaise after you open it. She had it sitting in the cabinet with the spices.
Yeah, I feel like they be trolling, son. Like, for real.
No, this is not a troll. They're oblivious to the shit. Just like the ratchet don't know they ratchet. White people don't know. A lot of white people with no rhythm don't know that their fucking food is just inedible. And the only reason why your man eat it and your children eat it is because they don't got no palate, because they never ate no other shit. That's why when it comes to the potluck and the black lady bring in some food, they're like, yo, what did you do to this? I cooked it all the way through. That's what the fuck I did. I left it in the oven for 50 minutes. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit, there's steps you cannot skip. And as through the pandemic, I've cooked a lot more things. I cooked more things in this past year than I've cooked in the last 10 years of my life, okay? I perfected turkey burgers. I've perfected, perfected? A salmon cake. I can make a great salmon cake. You know what I'm saying? I'm come on. And these white people, these white women especially, they're just feeding people slop.
I saw there was a thread of a woman where she was making like chicken and rice in the crock pot, and she was feeding her children, and the chicken was like unseasoned and things like that. It was like it was the worst meal I've ever saw. And then like people in her comments was like telling her like, "Yo, you need to use seasonings."
Mm-hmm.
And she started listening to the instructions of the comments, and she posted her journey of using seasonings. And she was amazed at like how better the food was tasting.
Bro, fam, you just watched the Exterminator Brutes. The reason why Columbus sailed was to find spices.
Spices,
These
yes.
motherfuckers, and they, you know what? They skipped over the spices. It's like, oh shit, we got slaves. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, oh, they said, you feel me? They forgot their whole mission.
Spices, okay.
They literally forgot their mission, bro. Their whole point was like, we need to get to India, because India to this day, they have the most strongest spices, and their food is the most rich and flavorful on the planet. But white people just was like, oh no, we fuck that. We're gonna oppress some people instead of seasoning their food. It's astonishing. It is astonishing. I'll tell you, this is the last time I'm gonna share with you. We used to have a potluck every year at the job, and this, deviled eggs. Classic dish. It's not hard. You can find an easy deviled egg recipe on the joint. But you're supposed to take the yolk out, probably add some shit to it, paprika, maybe some fucking mayonnaise. I don't fucking know what you added. I've never made deviled eggs, but I know what a good deviled egg tastes like. I swear to God, this white person had to just take the yolk out, put it in a bowl, mix it up, and then put it right back in the egg. I said, why are you serving people boiled eggs?
Wait,
it tasted. They didn't, the deviled egg, you're supposed to devil it.
Yeah.
They did not devil it. They went to purgatory with the egg. They didn't make it all the way to the devil. I swear, I was like, yo, this is the nastiest. And I'm like, yo, there are recipes on the internet everywhere, bro.
Bro, fam, if you wanted to make devil eggs, you could. You weren't trustworthy of your process. You could have just went to the store. No one knows the difference.
Nigga, they try to do some shit themselves. They just mix the yolk up and put the yolk back in the egg, and then they served it to people. And then they was looking at people eat it like, how is it, motherfucker? This shit tastes like a boiled egg,
bro. And have you had a potluck since the pandemic?
Nah, they've been buying. They just been buying food for the.
I think it's over for them. I think it's over, and I'm kind of okay with it.
Mm-hmm. No, but I'm not okay because I actually got people at my job that could really cook. So I'll be like trying to get this girl I work with, she's Cambodian, and her mother makes fucking egg rolls, bro. I don't even eat pork, but she put pork in these egg rolls, my nigga, and I will eat that shit every fucking time. Them egg rolls are so fucking good.
Okay.
And I can't get no egg rolls because ain't no potluck. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be wild for those, bro. I'm telling you.
White people just
I mean, like my job, like is I think your job is a lot smaller than mine, right? In terms of
small. Actually, now no, before they were, but the company that bought my company, they're like national. So yeah.
Okay, but like your individual office is like
yes, my location.
Yeah. So like my location, my office, we have like maybe like 100 people. So like potlucks is crazy. Like it's a lot of wild shit going on. And they used to like, I've just been thinking about it like since the pandemic started. Like they used to do a lot of wild shit and get off because like people didn't really care about hygiene wasn't like the focus of things. Like they used to get like Mexican food for like and it wasn't even like good Mexican food like like Chipotle or Qdoba. They used to get like momos. I'm like, yo, and it'd be like the worst setup. Like they wouldn't be no like glass around it. It'd just be like the aluminum tins. And you just pick up and put to make a taco. And it's like, yo, we were really living foul in the corporate world before. You know what I'm saying? Like and there would be nobody like handing pieces off. They would just like, grab it and break it off.
No gloves.
No gloves or nothing. Like COVID could have been here and we wouldn't have known because we was living foul in the corporate world. And I was just happy because I was a kid coming out of college and I was poor. So when they were just giving out free food, I'm like, oh, I ain't got to pay for lunch today. I could have had COVID.
You was ready for it, yeah.
No.
But it's just, there's etiquette, bro. Just like I was trying to say when I was trying to get the show off my chest about people being nice. There really is. It's crazy that white people try to say that they're the most civilized and that everyone else is a savage, but they do the most savage things. They don't wash their hands when they go to the bathroom. They don't cook meat they don't cook chicken all the way through. They let their cat sit on the foot. You're a savage. You're a savage.
Fam. So you know Married at First Sight, right? So
I've heard of it.
Yeah. So my lady has me watching there's a spinoff, right? And it was for people that had a couple people had got divorces and they're trying to find love again.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. They go through that. They go through that whole process. Then it's it turns into a flavor of love type of situation or whatnot, right? But they go through that process and there's one or two that they're dealing with. And the white man, they were doing a test run of living with each other. So it was the white man, and he was dating I think she was black and Indian, she was mixed, right? And their first major argument of living together is that she was you took a shower, and wait, you went in the bathroom, you saw my loofah on the floor, I guess it fell off on the floor, her loofah, and he was and he didn't pick it up, and he continued on with his day, and he was she got mad at him for doing that, and he was I didn't even know what that was. He didn't know what a loofah was, and it just tells me that yo, you really don't and I said a long time ago, I know as white men don't use facial towels or towels to wipe their bodies with soap. He didn't even know what a loofah was. And it makes sense. They classify themselves as civilized, and you don't even know what a loofah is, bro. You still use your hand soap, your hand, and wipe your body with your hand. That's
bro, the fucking arrogance and the fucking ignorance that they just live and walk around the world with is amazing. And I don't know if we said it. We said it on the podcast before. I was yo, white people be off opioids and privilege, and that shit must be a hell of a combination because they just living life like nothing, bro. Last thing I'll say.
It must be fire.
Oh, listen. I know it's lit.
Opioids and privilege,
bro. Opioids and privilege, bro. They're living. Listen, they don't care. They don't care. They're killing the planet. They don't care. They're killing people. They don't care. They're on opioids and privilege. They don't give a fuck. I'm high and I'm white. What the fuck do I care about? But it's I remember when I first discovered, it was the reason why a lot of the Native Americans died was not because of war or violence. It was fucking disease that they brought over here. See what I'm saying? This is not something that's made up. And obviously there are good people. There wasn't good people. No, fuck that. I'm not even going to qualify this shit. Literally, the reason why the population of Native Americans is down to where it is today is mostly because disease killed the motherfuckers. On top of these settlers just literally exterminated them. You know what I'm saying? And they're exterminating, and I would never allow them to exterminate macaroni and cheese, okay? We will never allow them to exterminate macaroni and cheese, okay? The bitch put Velveeta in a pan, a block of it, and put it in the oven, and it said, oh yeah, this is the best part, you just stir it. And she's eating the shit like it was tasty. Oh my God, these bitches have no rhythm and no care in the world. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
And they think we really be out here wifing these white women. It's crazy.
Oh, yes, thank you for the segue. So continuing on our little tirade, however the fuck you say it. On just social media, I was kind of let down today. And there's been a way of thinking amongst Black women that Black men, are really into white women, or Black men date outside their race more than anybody else. It's simply untrue. It's not factual. Black men who make a multitude of incomes choose Black women, marry Black women, have Black kids. It's a fact. Just because when you turn on your McDonald's commercial, you always see an interracial couple. That doesn't mean what's going on in real life. And recently, I was on Twitter, which is a pastime of mine. You know, I do it when I ain't got nothing to do. And I saw this girl, and I'm gonna play the TikTok for you, and then you guys, and then we're gonna talk about the TikTok. Shit pissed me off, man, because I'm like, the goal. All right, here we go.
Okay, so this is like something that I really want to know. So today I was at school and I walked in like the little village area, like, you know, just chilling. I was doing my homework and I sat down to do my homework and this
Move it back towards the other way.
Go back. Oh, over here is better.
Me and I was like, damn, he's really cute.
For real?
I'm not gonna talk to him anyway,
All right,
but like, village area, like, you know, I was just chilling. I was doing my homework, and I sat down to do my homework, and this really fine black man walked past me. Disclaimer, I'm black, but anyway, so he walked past me, and I was like, damn, he's really cute. I'm not gonna talk to him anyway, but like in my head for a second, I was like, he's really cute, and then I was like, oh, he's tall, like he's an athlete, blah blah blah. And then, you know what I said to myself? I said, this black man probably don't even like black girls. He probably doesn't even talk to black women. He probably don't even think twice about black girls at all whatsoever. And this is something that has been happening to me since high school, and I'm so tired of having to wonder whether or not black men even like black girls. It's so disheartening.
First of all, why the fuck are you wondering shit that you ain't got no fucking bound foundation or basis for? She said she's seen a black dude living his life free and black, and she decided to run through this whole scenario in her head, which, by the way, a lot of women do for some reason. I don't know why they create scenarios that don't even exist in their head and play them out to the fullest extent. It's probably a survival tactic. But she went and played this whole scenario in her head about this black dude because he was an athlete, because he was tall, because he was attractive, that he might not even like black girls, and she's been dealing with wondering this for many years. How about you go up to the dude and talk to him? How about you can even, it'd be kind of rude to ask, hey, you like black girls? It'd be very weird to just go up to a stranger and ask them what their preference is. But I don't know what sample size that y'all are picking from or what evidence you are basing all your shit on. Just because you see a dumbass video of fucking one or two or three dumbass black dudes hating themselves, talking about, nah, I prefer white girls. Niggas love chocolate, bro. I went to a comedy show last week, and the dude had a whole set where for like 5 minutes he was talking about how he loved chocolate pussy. And this was a light-skinned black dude talking about, I love chocolate pussy. Like, it's something about chocolate pussy. He did it. He had a whole expression of his love for black women. And it's like, okay, the narrative that black men hate black women, just dead it, man. Just dead it. Just dead it, please. Okay, this woman is going on TikTok talking about how she literally had no interaction with a man, but saw him and then was wondering if he liked black girls. How about you go up and say, introduce yourself and see if he like your ass?
It's crazy.
It's mental illness is what it is.
It is. It's the definition of mental illness, bro. Like, she came up with a whole scenario of a person that she don't even know of being curved for a reason that probably wouldn't even happen. And I've heard these statistics and I can't pull them up off the top of my head, but I know personally black men love black women. Like, yes, there are that small minority of them, black men that marry outside black women, but a lot of us marry black women, cherish our black women. Like, there's this narrative that, you know, black men don't care about black women, don't want to marry black women. That's just not right. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to know a little bit more history about this young lady, and, you know, maybe.
First of all, she had to preface. She had to say in her video, she had to say, I'm black, by the way. And she also said she had no intention of even talking to the dude. So that's where the thought should stop.
Yeah.
If I see a woman walking down the street and I'm not going to talk to her, why would I proceed to play out a scenario of me, of her not wanting me? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's some obviously they're gonna say, "Oh, it's some deep-rooted trauma. It's in the DNA. Black women have been abused. Black women have been mistreated. We've been raped. We've been left alone. Our men have run out on us." But this is what I'm trying to say.
We don't need to do a trauma off between us. That's the problem. I think that's the problem between the black man and black woman.
Bro.
We actually do trauma offs and trauma Olympics when we both been dealt with the worst traumas of any race. Like, we should be bonded on that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black men have been killed, been lynched, been raped. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit. You know.
But then you flip it on the other side. Women and black women in particular will literally have whole rants about how black women are the most beautiful women on earth. They come in the most different. They literally will talk about themselves and big themselves up so much, but then have this whole the dichotomy of trying to say that no one wants them or that black men don't want them. You call yourself the most beautiful. I call black women beautiful, but then you wanna just try to dismiss all the, okay, I'm beautiful, but this dude might not like me because of. Oh man, I just really hate it. I'm really tired of it, and I want it to stop, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because one black dude chooses to date outside his race, or one black woman chooses to date outside his race, you gotta understand those are the outliers, and that's what's gonna stick out in front of your bed in your brain. But you're not gonna think about when you walk down the street and you see and 7 out of the 10 couples you see are black men with black women holding each other's hands, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they overlook that.
I'm looking at statistics from blackdemographics.com. I don't know if this is a real credible source, but saying black marriage in 2015, 85% of black men married a black woman. Now, there is 9% that married a white woman, and 3% that married Hispanic and other, but 85% of us married a black woman. That's a lot. That's the majority.
I don't even know if he likes black women. And do any other black women feel this way when they see a black guy? They have to wonder. Oh my God, bro! Like, the fucking entitlement in your voice, the fucking entitlement in her voice. You gotta want.
I hope she heals. That's all I ask.
Come on, son. Nigga, I gotta make sure that I'm a gentleman all the time. I'm respectful. I don't push them on women. I don't make them. And listen, I have no problem making a woman feel comfortable. But just shut up. Just shut up. She made a whole TikTok and was trying to find a whole choir to people, for people to agree with her, talking about, do any other people feel like this? No, you're the only one to feel like that. And if you're not the only one to feel like that, all 17 of y'all need to just shut the fuck up, man. Shit.
No, it's a running narrative, bro. I mean, I've been vocal. I'm a manimist, I stick up for man and black men, and it's a narrative out there that black men ain't shit, and a lot of us are not shit. But a lot of us are really upstanding, bro. And I want to make sure that we still get the flowers that we deserve. You're a good brother, Terry.
Man, thank you. You are too.
You know what I'm saying? The brothers I know are good brothers. We hold each other accountable. We might get in a fuck shit here and there, but we're still good.
Everybody got fuck shit with them. Women do fuck shit, men do fuck shit. Everyone does fuck shit. Okay. Obviously, when we want to break down the fuck shit, we want to stop doing the fuck shit. We don't want to enable the fuck shit. Sure, but come on. You put something on a dude that he didn't even want. That's like, come on, son. You're doing what you don't want done to you. If you walk down the street and you're not smiling, and I'm supposed to think, oh, see, I saw a black woman not smiling. She must be unhappy with herself. She must be angry. She must have an attitude all the time. What? No, bitch, you're walking. I don't know what the fuck is going on in your head. You can be fucking thinking about a math problem you're trying to solve or some shit. Come on, people. Please listen. I just want people to be less stupid. I just want everyone to be less fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying? And keep your goddamn feelings to your fucking self, okay? Keep your feelings to yourself and your loved ones. We don't give a fuck about your feelings, okay? Damn, and then I was just telling people to be nicer just not too long ago.
You could still be nice, but not put your feelings on the internet, bro.
God damn, man.
As you brought that up to me, you brought something up to me like, the JC on Taylor, aka The Game, has been on the internet telling niggas that he is paying for all the bills, and his woman will never pay for shit, and he's not understanding why niggas ain't, you know, doing the same.
We're not millionaires.
And I just want celebrities to stop. So okay, let me get my words together. So celebrities are entitled to say whatever they want, but they need to stop telling. I want them to put a disclaimer or just filter it out for like all rich niggas. This is messages all rich niggas, because you can't just go out there and say y'all going 50-50 on the rent with your woman. It couldn't be me, nigga. You're a millionaire. You're not paying for it. You're not paying for it. Like, why are we doing this conversation? Like, I feel like we have this conversation on Twitter at least once a quarter. And celebrities, I don't know if they don't get on Twitter often or not, you know, especially rich niggas, and they see the trend that happened a quarter ago. Now they're coming back and saying things on it. Jason Taylor is the new, you know, the game. I'm calling his nigga Jason, but like he's the newest nigga to come and to tell niggas, it's, you know, you paying you going half on the rent with the woman, you must want a roommate conversation. Nah, nigga, it's expensive out this bitch.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why we go through this conversation every day, like every other quarter. And it seems like certain demographics of women, like if you live with a woman, you ask like, let's go half on the rent, you want a roommate instead of like a woman. So what do you like? I don't understand where people are coming from. Like I really don't understand. Like, so you want me to pay all the fucking bills in this bitch and you just give up pussy and you cook?
That's what, bro. That's you live like niggas get in that world and just forget about.
We get tired, bro. We get tired.
You just forget about the real world. Like, bro, you've sold millions of records. You know how many people have sold millions of anything? Like, no, you know what I'm saying? You had a whole record label give you a fucking big ass loan to market yourself and put yourself in a financial position that you're in because you had a talent to rap. Okay, congratulations to you. But for you to and then it's crazy though, because that type of perspective and that opinion, like it will brainwash other people. Some woman might be sitting home like, damn, why the fuck am I paying bills? But that nigga, that nigga just works in accounting at the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? He works in accounting. He only makes $80,000 a year and shit. Come on. It's
leave us alone. Leave us alone.
It's nonsensical. It doesn't make sense. Y'all let y'all women pay bills? Bro.
Yes.
Yes. I let her pay bills. Because guess what? I would be alone and she would be alone if we wasn't together helping each other out. You feel me?
Leave us alone, son. Like, leave regular niggas alone. I promise you.
And then look. Go ahead.
I promise you we don't cause no trouble. I promise you.
And it's also, it might be some shit just to like try to make yourself feel better. Like, I pay all the bills. I'm better than the nigga that don't pay all the bills. But also this. Game, do you even know who your fucking father is? Did your mother even have someone in, like, they so quick to forget where the fuck you come from? You grew up in a fucking hood where your mother couldn't even pay the bills, or she was on government assistance. And just in 20 years later, you're talking shit about people that are actually funding households together.
Fam.
Come on, Sunday. You can't have it both
We just got Action Jackson the fuck out of here.
Who the fuck is Action Jackson?
Derek Jackson.
Oh.
We just got him the fuck up out of here. Now you want to fill his role?
Bro,
no one should be listening. Yet. Not even
The game been corny for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We should have devalued and invalidated his opinion once he made the choice to just put his whole schmeat on the internet consistently for like months at a time. You remember that? He was
I'll follow really quickly.
This man was getting his dick on swole and repeatedly showing it off on the internet. Okay? You have segregated yourself from a lot of people, and you need to stay segregated. Stop talking about what other people is doing. Rappers loved it. Rappers, and well, I'm just talking about him specifically. He would hate if someone always had an opinion on what the fuck you doing. Why you got an opinion on what everybody else is doing? Live your life, pay your bills, fuck your lady, drive your cars, raise your kids. That's what everybody else trying to do, bro. Do you think niggas is not trying? You think niggas is not trying?
there is like the 85% where the not like I just said with the demographics of like the 9% married or the whatever the 6% married white women. There are 6% of niggas that are not shit, but 85% of niggas are really trying. You know what I'm saying? Like we are really trying to get money out here. We don't want to be poor.
Yes, that was a stupid opinion. Jason, the Game Taylor. I like your raps. I like some of your music, but that's stupid. Don't say that no more, bro. Just don't say that shit anymore.
Just leave. I just want people to leave. Like I said, I want a disclaimer when rich niggas are talking to rich niggas, so that it doesn't get muddled in the regular conversation.
Yeah, that's why I don't follow many celebrities. I don't. I probably follow on a handful, bro. Like people, maybe if we for fashion or something that I really like about them, but I don't just follow famous people and rich people to do it. Like I don't care about the Lambo. I don't care about the vacation you're on. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get my oil changed in my Toyota. You know what I'm saying? That's what that's what I'm out here doing, partner. What else did we want to talk about? Do you want to talk about Kevin Samuels? Let's talk about Kevin Samuels.
Sure.
Kevin Samuels is a black man who got haters. He got appreciators. He was recently on Joe Budden podcast this past week. Yeah, it came on Friday. We're recording on a Monday. And he's just basically just expressing his views, like he's been expressing his views of the relationship between black men and black women and what a high value man is and a high value woman is. And just really just about relationship. Relationship talk get a lot of burn on the internet. Everybody loves to talk about relationships. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he went on Joe Budden and he said his shit. He got his shit off just like he normally gets his shit off. And people have women specifically and the people that have been on the show that are just grown, they came down on him because they feel like he's talking about this man that wants a certain thing, but is he even that man that can speak this way, right? Does he have the amount of money to have these opinions on things? Why is he even talking? He had 2 failed marriages, things of that nature, right? And what I like to do is take people's points and people's theories and just put them apart from the person and see if they can stand on their own. You know what I'm saying? And say what you want about how he talks to people or whatever. And first of all, he does a podcast for entertainment. You're listening to a podcast right now for entertainment. We hope you guys laugh. We hope you guys your interest is sparked and maybe some ideas will be sparked by us talking shit. But that's all the dude seems to be doing to me, bro. Like he's speaking from a male perspective in a certain type of male perspective. And either you can listen to it or not. You know what I'm saying? And he has facts and maybe not facts that have been verified, but he has facts to support his arguments. He talks about the way the government had separated the family. He'll talk about how a Cosmopolitan magazine sold women this idea and things of that nature. And a lot of it seems to be holding water. There might be some holes in it, but it hold a little water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So why I think he resonates with a lot of men. It's because he speaks for men, as you said, Terry. Like there has been a point where, especially in our culture, is where we men are devalued for having an opinion and even speaking on relationships. And like if you say something and you're either you hate women or you're gay or you're toxic or things like that. When on the opposite side, you cannot be that. You know what I'm saying? You could just be somebody that has an opinion. Like I think me, Ted, we both have said like, it's okay for men to want things. You know what I'm saying? Like for us to, say like I would like a woman that does this. You know what I'm saying? But and social media will tell you it's not okay for us to want things or to have an opinion, or if we don't want to have sex one day
or have a preference.
Yeah, or have a preference. Like it's illegal for a man, especially a black man, to have a preference, which is crazy. Like, and I think he also he gets a bad rap. I mean, I follow him, and it's nothing like, I'm not, a toxic nigga at the very least. I don't think so. But like he I think people don't like the way he conveys things, but it's the same way. Like he's the opposite of a fuck nigga like Derek Jackson. Like he doesn't pander to women. He just keeps
He's
it
not
100.
pandering at all to
And I
women.
think people are not. They don't like that when he's giving up the game or giving up the truth. And the truth is not always easy to digest.
Fuck no.
So, people call him toxic or whatnot. And, they might not like the way he talks to people. But, in life, you're never going to meet someone that you don't like how you talk to them. But at the end of the day, these people are calling onto his platform. So, like, again, why are you mad at a nigga that you're following? It's again one of our things of like, okay, you have a mental illness. You're just checking in and being nosy on someone.
That part. And I want to add on to what you said. People are calling to the show, and some people are really a glutton for punishment. Like you said, why are you watching some shit you don't like? You're hate watching the shit because you know what his views are, and you just want to watch it so that you can be angry about what his views are. You know what I'm saying? He feels like a man that makes a certain amount of money can make a certain type of demands from women, and that women, based on their looks, and the way they carry themselves and their past, hold a certain number, hold value. And he's making points about over time, your value goes down if certain things happen to you in your life, or if you make bad choices, your value goes down. If you make good choices, your value goes up. And if you're talking about men with a lot of fucking options, which are people with a lot of money, a lot of people don't have a lot of money, and they can have a lot of options, but you got a lot of money. He's just speaking for them and shit. I'm not one of these niggas with a lot of money, so I don't fucking, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, and they keep it 100. Like he's harder on men than he is on women. You know what I'm saying?
But that's not the shit to sell. And he said that before. Yeah. The woman, and obviously there is a narrative that men against women has sold forever. Men are for Mars, women are for Venus. The battle of the sexes, that's always gonna be compelling because our differences, our similarities are things that we just overlook. Oh yeah, we both like this, we both like that. But the things that we disagree on is where the fucking controversy is at, is where the views is at, is where the clicks is at. But I wanted to say this. Once he said something when he was on Joe Budden that I really like. I think he said it, but it's like, I really hate this. Women trying to tell men what men want. Women trying to think they know what I want. And by studying the lowest common denominator of niggas, right? Oh, niggas like fat asses and big titties and girls with flat stomachs, and they think that because that's what gets the likes. Those are the motherfucking nasty ass niggas that are anonymous on the internet that are fucking jerking off to that shit. What? That ain't what a nigga want to come home to every fucking day and every fucking night. You're not gonna tell me what a man like me wants. You're not gonna do that to me. And I really hate when people try to, based off of the likes and views is what, no. It's a fucking algorithm to sell shit to you. It's an algorithm to sell women on Brazilian butt lifts. To sell women, oh, this is what men like. You need to get this. Men like women that look like this. You should get this. When at the end of the day, all a nigga want is a woman that's healthy in her body and her mind.
Yep.
You're not about to tell me I want no big booty bitch with a flat stomach, with an injected ass and swollen ass lips, and then look like him. No, I don't fucking like Kim Kardashian. I don't. I'm not attracted to her. Would I fuck her? Okay, yeah, I fuck her. But that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And then he said too, bro, another point he made, he's like, yes. Because a nigga fuck a dime, right? You fuck a joint to quote unquote dime. But a nigga will fuck a six if no one looking too, right? That's what, and they think, and then the women will be like, oh, because I fucked with a nigga that got $500,000 a year, that I'm on that level. Niggas will fuck, listen, and women know this shit, but they act oblivious when it come down to, oh, my value. Because they want niggas, they want to put their value up here. Oh, I fucked with a nigga that played in the NBA, so I need to be fucking with NBA niggas that make $2.6 million a year. A nigga will fuck what a nigga will fuck with if no one's watching. It's been documented.
It's disgusting.
And we are disgusted with ourselves when we do this shit too. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. We don't want to do it, but we do it. Then we hate ourselves for doing it. We say we won't do it, but then we do it again. It's what men do. Okay? So for you to sit here just like, come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, that's one thing I hate when women try to tell men how to be men and what it is to be a man and try to tell men what they like. Because there is no way in hell a man can sit there and tell a woman what she likes and what she doesn't like, or try to tell a woman about a woman. You're a woman. I've never been a woman for 1 second, bro. I don't know what the fuck it's like. But you've never been a man either. But you know so much about what men are supposed to do and what men are not supposed to do. Okay? Accept the differences and demand honesty. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Shit.
Brother, huh?
And let the nigga cheat in peace. Nah, don't do that. I'm joking. That was a joke. Shit.
How's it going?
No side, baby.
But yes and no, though. If you're not gonna do anything about it,
shit.
Don't, you know what I'm saying? If you're not gonna leave, then don't make a whole stink about it.
Bro, Shorty want niggas with money, but niggas with money got bitches.
Listen, there's a question. Men, it's an analogy, I think, or a phrase. Men want virgin hoes, and women want faithful millionaires. It's fucking.
It don't exist.
They don't exist.
Yeah, you want a joint that know how to fucking give you the Gawk 3000, but she should have never sucked a dick before. That don't happen.
It's never gonna happen.
Okay, you gotta go through shit to get experience. And we gotta give each other grace as men and women, bro. We gotta give each other grace. I'm gonna give you grace. Now, I'm not gonna tolerate disrespect. I'm not gonna tolerate disrespect of being lied to.
Great point. Give each other grace.
And we talked about this on the podcast before. Why are we so infatuated with first of all, Chris, me and you, we got stimulus checks.
Yes.
So you know what we're working with, okay?
Yeah.
So why we know we answer the question. We know why people are so infatuated with the rich and the famous, because it's a lifestyle we're not living, okay? We don't live that lifestyle, so we like to speculate about what they do and what they don't do, or how they move and how they don't move. It sells because it's a lifestyle that not many people live. But for us to be this invested in what high quality men and high value men and high value women, bitch, nigga. No, you're putting your energy in the wrong way, bro. Niggas need to stop eating. Niggas need to work on getting healthy. Stop eating processed food and how to fuck get our financial freedom and just our financial freedom. You don't gotta be fucking a millionaire to be financially free. You know what I'm saying? You don't. It's a fact. Like this myth that you need millions of dollars, you need to be financially free is a fucking lie.
No, it's a fact.
You need millions to be financially free?
No, in fact, you don't need millions to be.
Yes, you don't. You could be living a wonderful life, making $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year.
You don't even have to be financially free just to be happy. It's all about you being happy. You know what I'm saying? If you got debt and but you can take care of your family, you pay down your debt here and there, that's cool. It's really about you and your organization and your household. You would keep getting that fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. And shout out to Franklin from Snowfall. This relates to Kevin Samuels. I'll be damned if you break down all the shit for how another nigga talk. Kevin Samuels is gonna talk his shit because guess what? It got you riled up, and he gonna go harder on it now because you riled up about it. He makes very valid points about relationships between men and women, and then he makes points that I'm like, well, I don't have no basis for that. I cannot confirm or deny what the fuck he's talking about. Okay, all right.
It's really like at the end of the day, Terry. I notice every day people have mental illness. Like they really do have mental illness on the social media platform. You really are riled up about people you don't follow or you do follow, and you get mad about what they say. Unfollow them, and your life is free. Unshackle yourself. Like it's crazy.
People are slaves. People love to follow. People are slaves. People are drones. people follow. That's what they do. Now, what you choose to follow is up to you. What you choose to be a drunk, no, come on. It's so frustrating, man. It's so frustrating. Now listen, I have my vices. I have shit that I need to unshackle myself from, and I'm in the process of doing it. And it's an everyday thing. You wake up and you try to put one good day on top of another good day. But what I won't fucking do is let a woman tell me what I want, or let the internet tell me what I want, or let motherfucking Kevin Samuels tell me what I want or need. I just won't do it.
People are fucking weird, bro. Every
Shit,
day.
I like Hennessy, and I like marijuana, and I like eating seafood, and I like eating healthy food. I like eating vegetables. I like taking trips and eating those things. I like taking trips and doing all those things in different places I never did it before. Mm-hmm. I like pussy. I like getting my dick sucked. I like getting my balls licked.
All right, fam.
I like getting my neck kissed on. I like sunrises.
All right, it's a little late. I know what type of time you on now.
No, I'm gonna be alone tonight. I'm working out after this podcast. I like sunrises. I like the sound of the ocean, but I hate the beach. What else I like? I like a confident woman in a sundress. You know, I like a woman with a little bit of meat around her kneecaps. You know what I'm saying? I like skinny women with bony kneecaps. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to tell me what I like.
Well, you just told everybody what you like. So if they come,
those are some of the things I like. But see, and people will take that and think that they know all about me now. There's a lot of things I didn't fucking say. Shit.
Well, let me ask. So there's a.
I can't believe I said I like my balls licked.
I mean, that's normal though, to be honest. But whatever.
Okay. It's not true. My grandma can't listen to this.
Yeah, if she does listen, tell her not to listen to the last whatever. We'll flag it. So we've been doing what would a player do, right?
Mm-hmm. What would a player do?
And this is a good question for you, Terry. Again, I'm asking you again. So we'll call him Hampton. He said, "My girl cheated, and I tried to fight her side nigga. I lost, but she stayed with me to take care of me when he wanted her to go with him. Does she really love me, or should I still be on alert? What would a player do?"
Well, see, a player wouldn't be in this situation. I'm gonna tell you that from jump. Hampton, you never check the nigga. You always check the bitch. Okay.
Good point.
You never. That's and I don't. And we're 30 years old. Every 30-year-old man should know that. But maybe the kids younger. We got 24-year-olds and 21-year-olds listen to this. When you're dealing with someone in a relationship, if they cheat on you, they're the one that cheated on you. The person they cheated on you with, unless it's someone close to you, a friend or a family member, it's not your duty to get in their face or check them or try to fight them. He did that all off of emotion. And what a player wouldn't do is move off of emotion, which is what he did. He tried to fight a nigga because someone was fucking on his woman. Secondly, you got to know that was never your pussy. Her pussy was never yours. Mm-hmm. It was just your turn with the pussy.
Yes, sir.
And that nigga got his turn with the pussy. Mm-hmm. And you didn't like it. You was like, nigga, it's still my turn. I want my ball back. You can't play with my ball. Right? And he beat your ass too. That nigga hit you with the Aaron Donald.
Shout out to Aaron Donald was not in the fight, but it was a good story.
Oh, well, okay. Damn.
So it was actually, the video came out, he actually helped the nigga that was getting his ass beat.
Oh, damn. See, look, at the end of the day, the guy you think is a brute is not really a brute. He was a nice guy. Shout out to Aaron Donald. Well, you got motherfucking beat the fuck up, okay? You got Debo. Debo beat the shit out you, okay? He stole your chain, okay? And your girl, who actually seems to be a nice person, because she could Because normally when two men fight, the woman go with the one who wins.
Usually, yeah.
That's normally how it goes. So she
Well,
stayed with you.
As a player, you should be on alert.
Oh, 100%. First of all, just because she chose to take care of you, she could be like, all right, I'm going to run to the store and let the other nigga knock the dust off the pussy. And she come back and put ice on your head again.
Yes, sir.
So you got to be aware that once she cheated on you that way, that you should not be in forgive mode because she's nursing you, because she's helping you, okay? Mm-hmm. There's no, what a player wouldn't do is forgive her because she's nursing you, okay? Now, people make mistakes.
You still should be mad at the bitch.
Oh, you should be mad. Listen, first of all, especially if you were in a committed relationship, a monogamous, faithful, exclusive relationship, she violated that agreement that you both made, okay? You know what I'm saying? Now, players can be in relationships. Players just choose to play with one partner. You know what I'm saying? Now, you chose to play with one partner. She tried to have another partner. You didn't like it. Now you guys need to you guys need to start from zero again. You need to talk to her like, look, do you want to be with me? Are you going to cheat with bro again? Do you like him? Do you want to be with him? Do you want to be with me? Now, at this point, I do feel like her helping the nurse bro is a sign that she does have feelings for him beyond, you know what I'm saying? That she does have feelings for him. Because we're men, we know that you could fuck somebody and not care about them.
Mm-hmm.
You could fuck someone and not want to be in a relationship with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't want it to be a consistent thing where she just stepping out on you whenever she just wants to hook up with somebody. That's not player. Especially if it's a one-way street. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have a different type of understanding. Like, look, we're not exclusive. That's a different type of understanding. But I would say, I'm not gonna say break it with her, but I'm gonna say you need to start from ground zero with everything. You know what I'm saying? Because she's nursing you right now. You got fucked up, and you don't want to lick your wounds by yourself, even though it probably would be better for you to lick your wounds by yourself. I wouldn't want no junk that I caught cheating to come over there and try to help me. That's where my player pride would come in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nah, bitch, get off me. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch me. Go to that nigga. But what was his question at the end now?
His question was, does she really love me, and should I be on alert?
Yes, you should be on alert. And I don't know if she loves you, but she does have feelings for you. Because don't no woman go to the nigga that got their ass beat and try to like be with him.
Yeah.
So she does have feelings for you. I don't know if it's fully love, but you need to definitely stay on alert and keep your head on the swivel, because you had your blinders on when you was thinking that she was only fucking with you, and then you got caught off guard, got all emotional, tried to fight a nigga over her.
Yeah.
Which is not what a player would do.
Yeah.
You do not fight the nigga that your bitch was fucking.
That's number one. That's number one. Well, that's 1A. That's 1A. 1B is if you ready to fight a nigga, you better have hands.
You better have hands.
With a strap in the car or something.
You can't take an L. And so you took a ass whooping and somebody fucked your bitch.
Yeah, like you gonna have to really like duel with this nigga. Like you're gonna have to do like Michael Jackson beat it, like do a knife duel. You know what I'm saying? Like it's me or you at this point.
You can't fucking duel with this nigga, bro, because duels end in death, and you don't want to die over no pussy, bro.
Well, then you gotta leave.
You have to make a decision, and the decision should be to just kind of end the relationship with her. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, you did a good job of being, kosher if he wants to stay with the woman. But at the end of the day, he's never gonna be right.
I think but I think it deserves. Just because you break up doesn't mean y'all not gonna be together ever again. You should break up with her for that violation, but maybe y'all can reconcile through time. Because I don't think cheating is something that is the end all be all. Like it's not the complete violation, but it's gonna be a tough road if you really, because it seemed like he loved her. He writing a letter asking questions. You love her, but now you need to put your love to the side, put your shit to the back, and think with your head.
Stuff out here for, I mean, that's good advice. Stuff out here for a player, but yeah, I think you hit on the nail on the head, Terry. He's got to do some real self-evaluation. You know what I'm saying, of himself.
Yeah, man, because You don't want a woman that's going to get you in situations where you're getting your ass beat repeatedly. She like to pick niggas that could beat you up. So, you know what I'm saying? He said, every day I got to fight to prove my love. And you didn't win the fight. If you fight for love, you got to win.
It's going to be rocky for the next couple of weeks for you.
Yeah.
And I would, and you know, this is the guy that wrote it was a man, obviously, but you know, for women in general as well, you know, you shouldn't be fighting no other bitch because your man cheated either.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the streets, and remember that we don't need to be fighting random people for people that. Remember, the first law of the 4 agreements is never take it personal. It's tough to do.
Talk to him.
Tough to do. But that's the first law of the first agreements. Also, that's the first law of being a player. Never take it personal. Because
it's never personal. It's just people, bro. People are gonna play off of people's emotions, and that's what she's probably actually trying to do, manipulate you, because you probably have some benefits aside from dick that she want to keep on the table. She like, look, he may not. I wanted some outside dick, but this nigga is actually a loving, caring dude who put food on the table. He probably, you know what I'm saying, whatever you do outside of the fucking, because, you know, women are multifaceted. They don't just care only about sex. You know what I'm saying? They care about what you know what I'm saying? They care about how you protect and provide for them. So it's likely that she could still have feelings for you outside of the sexual shit that she got from dude. But you know, you gotta go on with your head up and don't be blind about love. Love is an excuse that suckers use, and you're not a sucker. It ain't player to use love as an excuse for anything that makes you the loser. You know what I'm saying? And you lost the fight.
Get in the gym, nigga. And I'm not talking about a regular gym. Get in the boxing.
Yeah, lift some weights, hit the bag, do some push-ups and shit like that. And also, this is some advice I got from a really OG, an old player, and he told me, like, when you go to bed at night, you got to be the one that wins. You want to be the winner. When you go to sleep at night and your head hit that pillow, you got to be the one that wins. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be out here taking L's and going to sleep on losses. You know what I'm saying? And Chris, you said it before. It's not about being selfish, it's about being self first. You got to take care of your star player, and your star player is you. Now that girl, she could be secondary, but you better make sure that you're going to sleep and you ain't fucking taking no L's like that, bro. Don't do that shit no more. Don't do that shit no more.
Because it's going to be rough in the streets for you when you wake up.
Hell yeah, and everybody in the neighborhood seeing you get your ass beat. You know what I'm saying? And then say she keep cheating on you with the same nigga, he know that he could fuck you up. So he don't got no fear. You gotta
move cities. You gotta leave the city.
You don't gotta leave the city, but you gotta leave that bitch alone.
Nah, because now if you're in the same city, even if they break up, he know he can beat you. You don't want a nigga walk in the city knowing that if he see you, it's go time. Like, he got your ass every time. Like, you don't want that.
Hey, bro, it's a position that he put himself in, so he gonna have to deal with it. I wouldn't say run away from the city because a nigga fuck your bitch. You know, get your head back on straight, boss up, get you another jump.
And that nigga with a brick like Craig did.
Yeah, bro, it's okay, bro. Like, listen, like I said, when you go to sleep, you want to be the winner. If you had to hit that nigga with a brick to win, it's what you had to do to win. Shit. She gonna and then she like you a little bit more than him. She gonna be like, well, damn, I would, because you the boyfriend. So she ain't gonna go and nurse that nigga and put an ice pack on that nigga head. She gonna come home with you. You know what I'm saying?
That was a tough one.
Yeah, it was tough because the fact that she went back and was like kind of like trying to like take care of him and shit, it's confusing for your it's emotionally confusing because you're getting, like, when you're weak and when you're hurt and someone comes to help you, you're vulnerable. You just took an L. You just took a ass whooping. So she's slick that one. So you better definitely keep your shit on alert.
Bro. Yeah.
Definitely keep your shit on.
Shout out to the player Hampton. You know,
he ain't a player. He lost his player card for a while. You can't do that. You went all the way back down to the motherfucking amateur. Like, you ain't no fucking player, bro. You really try to fight a nigga over a bitch, bro. That's
yeah,
not
that was probably that took him down immediately.
And excuse me for calling her a bitch, but I'm just trying to say, like, you don't fight the nigga, bro. Cause say that shit escalated and some shit, you could have been really fucked up, nigga. That nigga could have killed you. Some niggas don't play.
Hey, wherever you end up, you be tight.
Hell yeah, bro. I'll be tight if I just got a bruise. It take 3 days for the bruise the motherfucking hell. You got every time you think about the bruise, you be like, damn, this thing stole off on me. Like, come on, son.
Life is crazy, bro.
You fight that nigga if he stepped to you.
Yeah, man. But you got anything to end us, get us through the week? You know.
Sure I do, actually. So, as you know, it's the beginning of Ramadan. I believe Ramadan has already begun. And if you don't know about Ramadan is the time of spiritual reflection and self-improvement and heightened devotion and worship. Muslims are expected to put more effort into following the teachings of Islam. The fast, they begin at dawn and it ends at sunset. Now, this comes right after, so Easter just passed for Christians. You know, they recognize, some people observe Lent, that's where you sacrifice something for 40 days to get closer to God. And so Ramadan is, like you said, I have a lot of Muslim friends, and Ramadan is a time of year where, like, I see a lot of, you know, people who I know are Muslim, but, you know, they take some time to rededicate themselves to Allah and Islam and to kind of reconnect. And by sacrificing eating and drinking and sexual activities and smoking weed and things of that nature and fasting, I really think that it can give you a lot of revelations and a lot of breakthroughs in your life. So even if you are Muslim, you know what I'm saying, think about maybe during the next month or so, give yourself a time to either, you know, fast or to sacrifice something, because you don't always have to do things according to when these religious calendars go. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you feel like, yo, you really want to see a breakthrough or a change in your life, you know what I'm saying, sacrifice something, like something as simple as food or junk food or, you know what I'm saying, pornography or, you know what I'm saying, television. You know what I'm saying? Like, I promise you, like, with sacrifice, we will see results. So shout out to all my Muslim brothers and sisters, and I hope you have a great Ramadan and stay strong.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah. To my Muslim brothers and sisters, like Terry said, man, happy Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate them doing that. I've been trying to, I think in general, fasting is good for the body in general. So, you know, I try to do it, but that doesn't happen. But, you know, salute to them. But yeah, man, you know, I want to give a little shout outs to my boy Cloud. You know, his music videos dropping for his new song, 629 Profit, you know, on the way. Bang on the way, Dino on the way, Son on the way. I got, you know, we working out here at DTR. You know, stay tuned to the music. And you know, got more for your head top. So, you know, I want to thank you guys for joining us on this journey for another episode. Remember, on the path to playerdom. Well, before that, remember to subscribe, you know, share, review, you know, all of our platforms. We're on everywhere you could think of. You know, watch the YouTube, comment, you know what I'm saying? Let's get these numbers up. And then remember, now we on the closing. Remember, on the path of playerdom, there are 3 rules to success. Stay true to yourself, stay true to code, stay dangerous, baby. All right, man. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Holla. Oh.